You look like spam over there.
Oh.
Already in there.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Welcome to another episode of Run Tell That Podcast. I'm Ro. Gerard.
You got Gerard.
You got G-Man.
You got G-Man.
Two special guests.
Yes, I'm James J.P. Patterson.
Dale.
Tonight's episode, what we're going to talk about tonight, guys?
Any and everything.
That's right.
Any and everything.
And you know the most important thing about talking about any and everything is that
We don't know what we're going to talk about.
nothing's out of bounds. You know what I mean? We had a conversation earlier. It was like the 15 and 25. I need to bring that back up for a short moment. So like I feel as though that the most, I mean, like ladies actually sit there like what 30 to 60. That's when they actually hit their stride. But go ahead,
bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Nah, Greg believes that ladies hit their stride at 30 to 60.
Yeah.
I believe ladies hit their stride, and 30 is that age at which they should be settled down and married. Because after that, they hit the wall.
So I mean, we hit the wall too, bro.
No, we don't. Men don't hit the wall.
We never hit the wall.
No, men never hit the wall.
So why? So let me.
A man can have still make children at 75 and 80, but a woman cannot. So a man never hits the wall. It's been said that a woman is like milk; she spoils with time, but a man is like fine wine. He only gets better with time.
You in the deep end of the pool right now, bro. Deep end of the pool. Spoiled milk and fine wine. Get a little tricky.
And I can't swim. So I'm at the deep end of the pool, but I can't swim.
So I mean, like, so you think that men don't hit the puberty part until later on?
We're not talking about puberty here. We're talking about as far as their value in relationship to society. So I think men, as time goes on, men build, they make themselves better, they acquire more wealth, they get more physically valuable with time, and so that makes them more valuable to society. That's not meaning that in God's eyes that they're more valuable than women, but in society's eyes, men are more valuable as far as what they call the sexual marketplace value.
you got a lot of women thinking the same way.
Yes,
You
but
got a lot of women thinking that again that they're hitting their stride.
But-
Again, they don't have the worries about the nature's, nature. They don't have to worry about again just having children, being that woman in the house that. So again, they feel that they're doing well once they hit that stride. They don't need men as much, although again they would want to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
But like I said, at the end of the day, they feel they're in a good place. They're financially secure. Again, they have their own. So like I said, they kind of coming and going as they see fit.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
And some men appreciate that.
yeah.
Some men appreciate the fact that a woman, aren't depending on them
Yeah.
and their money, because they have their own. You got a lot of young cats looking for older women just for that reason.
So what you call them older women?
I don't call no cougars. I'm not gonna say cougar. I'm not gonna use the C word. But at the end of the day, they're confident in themselves.
I'm married. If I was married, I'd take me a cougar. A sugar mama. So here's what I'm saying: is that we have to look at. All we have to do is look here in America, the United States. In a man's eyes, what men want and what women think men want are two different things. What's valuable to a man is a woman that's still of childbearing age when he's young and she's young, and that's something they're here to procreate, and that's very valuable to a man. Being able to have children that to pass on his lineage.
Yeah.
And so that's very valuable.
So I mean, I'm talking about the 15-25.
Yes.
The reason why I'm saying the 15-25 is that that we much stronger when we found out that we got puberty.
That's our prime time.
So think about it. So 15-25, man, you dang on, you can have relationship after relationship. I mean, and when I say relationship, I'm not saying with different people. I'm just saying that how your manhood go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So the older you become and all that stuff like that, then you sometimes that's where the blue pills come
I don't need the blue pills. I am 57. I do not need the blue pill.
At 61, I can respect the blue pill, but at the end of the day, you've learned so much through time.
That's right.
Again, like I said, time has taught me. Like I said, it's not the swiftest that win the race, but it's the one who endures to the end.
That's right.
Yeah.
So again, like I said, you've learned to respect and honor the things that she's thinking.
So,
And if things are good, not perfect, you're kind of thinking along the same terms.
so let me just go ahead and throw a monkey wrench in the
Throw it in there.
So have anybody tried gas station Viagra?
No, I don't need it.
I haven't.
No, I don't need no gas station back.
Yes, don't need it.
Have nobody have tried
We don't need
the
it.
pink horse or the purple horse, the rhino and all that stuff like
Don't
that?
need it. Don't need it.
I will say this. I did see somebody
when I worked at the
drink
place.
Where?
Somebody got one pack and two deuces.
And two
On the phone. It was on the phone. And they was like,
Go ahead.
No, I was just thinking of something. If what does the blue pills and the Viagra? So because the main point of it is that if you think about it, why do we need extra help if the woman don't need extra help?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why do we need the extra help? And that's why I was getting ready to tell y'all. That's why I say from 15 to 25. That's when we at our best. And the only reason I say 15 to 25 is that the longevity of it, the situation.
Yeah.
The longevity. You know what I'm saying? It's the and then once you get 30 years old, you ain't thinking about it like that. But then what if your your woman thinking about it more than you thinking about it, and you sitting up there. I might be wrong and all this stuff like that, but I just feel as though that, you know, we just need to.
Greg, I think you're hitting everything right in that, again, men and women are at different places at different times in their life.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, 15 to 25, you know, we got a big bright red S on our chest.
Yeah.
You know, we Superman. We in there. You know, but as we get a little older, that S ain't quite as bright anymore. You know, it's starting to fade a little bit. So in the same token, you know, we're finding them pills and things like that to try to kind of enhance some things, you know, because again, no matter how old you get, you're still thinking those thoughts.
So I'm gonna tell y'all this, and this is a story. I was living in Charleston at the time, and I was like 21.
I was king at 21.
I was hanging out with me and my cousin. you know right. So me and my cousin was hanging out with the guy that I used to work with. I was his sous chef. His dad had owned four different restaurants. You know what I mean? So the restaurant I was working at was on James Island. You know what I mean? So my cousin and I, we went there and all that stuff like that. We went to hang out with him and all that stuff like that. So he had a nice place, you know, and he sat there and he had his dad pills. Which was when they first came up. So I sat there and I called myself like, give me one. It didn't do anything to me because I was at that age. I was 21 years old.
You didn't need that, you know.
It didn't do anything to me. I took it, and guess what ended up happening? Nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was already established.
You was there. Yeah,
I was already a stallion and established. I was already there. So, I mean, the logistic of the conversation is that, you know, you can take things that you don't need to take.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it won't help you out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Here's my thought on it. I am 57, and my wife is 64, and yet I don't need any pills, and she don't need any pills. At 57 and 64, so I think everyone is different. A lot of times it's health issues that cause us to when we talk about men, it's health issues, and we've got some issues because I think that I had an uncle, and he was over 80 years old and was still sexually active. So I think that men,
Whoa.
yeah,
He was sexually active.
and over 80 years old.
Well, he was married, or he had a little couple little
It don't matter.
So the fling,
It don't matter. Fling sexually, I didn't bother him. It didn't matter. So when he needed some relief,
So he was still at the height of his.
yes, he was.
He may have been at the height,
He
but he was still interested.
He was still. So that lets us know if we think about it, y'all. You know, we all, you know, we can talk about subject. We're Christian men here, but think about even Abraham and others that was way up in age. And some said, well, we weren't like they were in those days because the environment was healthier, water was healthier, food was healthier, but they were having children. Abraham was over 90 years old and still able to produce a child. It didn't have to do
Without Viagra.
Yeah, didn't have to do. God didn't have to do anything to Abraham. The problem was with Sarah. Her womb was closed, so God opened her womb that she was able to get pregnant by Abraham. So that lets.
But Abraham was able to plant the seed.
Abraham was still able to plant the seed, and the seed is life. Remember that sperm cell. The egg is not moving, but that sperm cell, or those sperm cells are what's alive and moving. That's why when we see the lineage in the Bible, it doesn't list it under the woman. It's always, and Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac begot Jacob. It didn't say, you know, Sarah begot Rachel and so forth and so on. It's always the male because that's where life is in the seed. So we get women that love to take credit for saying that what they can produce, but no, that seed is necessary. I'm not taking anything from women. They are the incubator, but it still takes that live seed, that male sperm, to produce that child.
I think at the end of the day, I think, like I said, to have a healthy sexual relationship into your 60s and 70s,
Yes.
80s, it is a great thing.
Uh-huh.
But like I said, as I'm getting older, I'm mindful of the relationship.
Yes.
I'm
very
it makes me comfortable to know that I have someone to come home to.
Yes.
Again, like I said, the relationships have changed.
Oh yeah.
What I was looking at my wife at 20 and 30,
Yes.
I'm not seeking at 60. Again, I encourage especially young couples, you marry your friend. Because like I said, one of these days, her figure 8 shape gonna be it's gonna be a figure 0. So at the end of the day, you still got a relationship with your friend, So, but like I said, relationship change, physical change,
Yes.
But again, if you're able to engage in intimacy at that level, till you can't do it anymore, go for it.
Yes.
Go for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm 100% in agreement with you on that. Yes. Marry and fall in love with your friend. Ladies, stay away from Bookies and Ray Rays.
Laugh, if you guys weren't around earlier, we talked about Pookie and Ray Ray. And again, those are the ones that's going to use you. Those are the ones that's not going to honor you and lift you up and encourage you.
Yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, be with a friend.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're Christian gentlemen. We're doing our best to love on our wives, to have relationships that are working, to be encouragement to younger, couples, So, but like I said, again, things happen, but like I said, love your spouse, love your mate where you are, because like I said, what works for me may not work for Greg and James,
That's right.
But again, we all have our expectations, and like I said, communication is the key. Honey, I can't do this anymore. But like I said, if you got that communication in that relationship, it works.
Yes,
right. So, question right quick.
I forget what I'm going to ask.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, right?
Greg, how long have you been with your wife? Married. How long have you been with
22 years.
22 years he's been with his wife. Wardy, how long?
31.
He's been with his wife 31 years. And I've been with my wife over 30 years. So we do know something about relationships and what it takes to make them work. I'm still with my wife. He's still with his wife. And Greg is still with his wife. And so what's the next question?
So my question was, would you get a blow-up dog?
Here he is.
That's my boy. So I can say for me, no, I'm good. I'm not gonna know. I'm good. I'm blow up dog.
I mean, because
No.
Well,
I don't know where that question go
because I don't know people saying they use blow-up dogs, and I'm like,
people are making them. People are buying them.
So let me tell you this. I don't even know the type of blow-up dog because I might sit here and lie, and I try not to transgress against my sins.
Yeah. What do you make the same? Do you make the voices for?
Yes. They got them where they can speak. But now, I will tell you this. I was at work since he brought the blow dolls up. And a guy was showing me some of them. And they're amazing looking. They
So,
are,
so it's really true. It's a true dog.
I've never seen one, but they, but they look good. They look good.
But think about it. But look, this guy came.
They
to
look
you-
good. It's a finger on dog.
This guy came to you and said, "Hey, look what they got on the shelf."
Yeah,
You see,
that's exactly.
and he was showing you.
And I was like, wow, man.
Did your glasses get foggy?
Yeah, they got foggy.
And so it was the real deal.
They was like, hey, I don't know about the real deal, but it was some kind of deal. They looked good. So, ladies, y'all watch out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say about the blow up though, but
Yes.
I mean, like,
And
if you got a hot pocket, then just go ahead and continue on dealing with the hot pocket. But
yes,
not the blow up though.
along with Greg, I've been told, and I'm a avid reader. I think all of us are. We love to read, but we love to learn. We're learners, all these guys here. And I've been around them enough now to figure out they're learners. They're very smart guys. And I love being around smart people because you can always learn something from smart people. But the experts are predicting now that the men have turned because of the attitude of American women. They got this mentality that someone owes them something, they're obligated, that they're the prize. And they're saying that men are going to be turning to artificial intelligence, which is another big thing. Yes, and
Well, you
this
know, did you
Robots.
What's the name of that company that
test.
No, man, it's another one that they saying is worth billions.
Yes, I own stock in the video.
Mm.
Yes, I own stock.
So they were saying that
Yes.
the AI situation is like it's starting to take over. So so think about it for a second.
Yeah.
So Walmart might have somebody that actually just hey, welcome to Walmart. You might hear that voice.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? At Wendy's, you might have